Hi there, it's Tim, your living sky guy in the Paris of the Prairies, beautiful Saskatoon. And I'm here to tell you about something exciting that's going to be happening on November the 21st. What's so exciting about November 21st? Well, there is a meteor shower happening. Specifically, it's the what the heck? I always forget how this is said. The Alpha Monocerotis. And people say, Alpha Monocerotis, I've never heard of them. Well, it's not a very well-known meteor shower. It usually doesn't have a lot of action, but there's some heavy-duty predictions for it coming up this week. Some very acclaimed meteor researchers are saying we've got a really good chance of it becoming especially active this year. We've seen some great activity from it. So more information, just swipe to the next video. What's so exciting about this meteor shower? Well, in the past, it's not really been that active. It doesn't have a lot of pizzazz behind it. But occasionally, there have been predictions that it goes through a thicker part of the debris field, creating an outburst of lots and lots of very bright meteors. And in the past, when those predictions have happened, when the predictions were made, they actually came true. So that's why this year there's some excitement for that. So when's the best time to view it? Well, you want to get out of the city, and it's going to start at approximately 10:15 Saskatchewan time, which is 4:15 Universal Time the next day. So November 21st at 10:15 for approximately 15 to 20 minutes. More information so what you want to do is you want to get out of the city, head to the east, have the city at your back. And as I said earlier, it's going to be starting approximately 10:15. And what we can hopefully see is an outburst of a lot of fairly bright and numerous meteors. Because meteor showers are usually best viewed from midnight to 4 a.m. when the Earth's turning into that path, because it's starting at 10:15 approximately, we're going to actually see them very low on the horizon coming up from the eastern horizon. So what you want to do then is get out there. It's like I say, hopefully, if it happens, about 15 to 40 minutes worth of meteors happening in a very short period of time. And how can you photograph this? Well, swipe to the next frame to get some tips on photographing a meteor. To photograph a meteor shower, it's pretty simple. Put the widest angle lens you've got. Get as much sky in the frame as you can get. Go to a high ISO. We're talking DSLR or mirrorless cameras. Go to your 3200 ISO. Go to your widest aperture. Open the shutter for 30 seconds and do it one frame after another, after another, after another. Letting the camera's interval timer take that series of images. If your camera has long exposure noise reduction, turn that feature off so you can take frame after frame after frame. And hopefully you'll be able to capture some of these. Now, how do they know when meteor showers happen? Well, if you're kind of curious about that, swipe to the next video. First, let's talk about what causes a meteor shower. A meteor shower, essentially, meteors themselves are when little bits of rock burn up in our atmosphere. And instead of impacting the Earth, they burn up and we see them as little fireflies in the sky. So how can they predict when meteor showers happen? Well, meteor showers are when the Earth passes through a whole bunch of debris, and that debris is usually left behind by a comet. That's why we see predictions of regular meteor showers that happen, things like the Leonids, the Orionids, the Perseids, that sort of thing. And this particular meteor shower, as I said at the beginning, it's generally not that active, but the researchers are saying we're going to be going through a much thicker area of that debris this time. So that's why we have a really good chance of seeing this really spectacular short time frame. So head out of the city, look where it's dark, and fingers crossed, clear skies, everyone.